and welcome to the channel. If you like what you see at any point, please feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see more of my content, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for your time, guys. This is just a quick follow-up video from my last one I just put out. Yeah, I'll let it go now. But just a big thank you for all the new subscribers, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back. So yeah, here's a little look at the chain for my productions. This is on the construction map, the video I just put up. So yeah, some of the productions, as you can see, some of the menus are really quite small. So this is another thing to think about before you start laying down all your productions, really. Because some of the menus, like as you see, the first couple are quite small. And it will get quite daunting and quite confusing for some people. So yeah, keep that in mind as well, guys. Have a little play around with your factories and your facilities and see what kind of menus they got before you start placing them down. Because the order you put them down, that's the order they pop up in your production chains. So as you can see, the menus on some of them are quite small, but as we go on further, the production chains are going to get bigger, and because you've got more products, more things going in, more different products you're going to need. So yeah, and same again, you can flick over on all these different factories to the right hand side, and you can have them storing or selling or distributing, and you do that on all your facilities, all your factories, your factory chains. I forgot to mention at the top of the menu, but yeah, on most of them, as you can see, they're either storing or they're selling or distributing. But most of mine, because I'm using them all in a chain, most of them, hopefully I got them on distribute, because there's certain items I need for the packing facility, like this syrups, which is made from the sugar mill. It's the only one which I was on about earlier in what comes in the pack. If you want to see that, I'll show you now in a minute. But I'll show you all these menus first. But yeah, some of these you're going to need in all your chains, like the honey. I'll need that for my factory, for the food factory, and I need that for cereal. So you go on your menus, there's your honey. So if I want to make cereal, you see the menus change as I'm going on different things. I'm going to need honey, raisins, oats and corn, and that's just to make a box of cereal, I presume. Yeah. Same with these other ones, your ketchups, you need sugar and tomatoes, your salad, tomatoes, lettuce, and this is where the oils come into it. So your oil factory and your gardens, your greenhouses. So yeah, you need to look at what chains, what you need for your certain chains, for certain foods. Like this packing facility, this is the sugar mill, what comes with that whole pack. I think there's about 5 or 6 factories, I think, all in one pack. And it's for the packing facility. As I go down, I'll show you now. So you can make crisps, and same again, you need oil for that, for the potatoes as well. So that's where I got a potato field going. But yeah, the dairy, what do we need in the dairy? The soya milk, so that's another thing. But we need for cakes as well, if we want to make money as well. The soya milk, we're going to need that for the packing facility. So this is the packing facility, and as you see on all these, they're all different. So you've got 3 different packs you need. So you need all these different products to make one pallet of food. Then you've got a different colour palette, if you notice. for objects. Then you've got a different palette for liquids, and then the next one is the main one. So all three of these, so one of each of these converts into one of these, and that should go for a good price then, because all the effort you put in to put this in, this takes a hell of a long time. So this kind of stuff I've got set up, I'm going to be playing this map for a long time, and obviously it's big enough for the multiplayer map, so if anyone wants a help at one time, definitely let me know in the comments, and I can show you where all this goes and what you need. Let me see, can I go on this side? Yeah. So then, like I said, all these, this is going to be your outgoings. You can sell these separately, but the whole idea is to have one of each of these to make one of these reputation palette, and then you sell the reputation palette on its own separately. But don't get me wrong, you can sell all these goods separately, and you can make some good money from them all separately too. But yeah, so on my first video, what I'm long posted, you've seen the carpentry factory. So for this recipe, you need, for this one, for objects, you need furniture and special pellets. They come in packs, they do. If I let it spawn, they come on pallets and they become in their own separate bags, and you can sell them separately too, and you get good money on most maps for that, to be honest. But there's not many trees to cut down on this map, so I did buy the furniture and put it into this facility, and I did cut a couple of trees around the edge of my fields to make wood chip. So as we come down the menu now, oh yeah, it is carpentry factory. You normally need wood or planks to make furniture, and the byproduct of that is wood chip. So if you use wood chip, you put in 4 wood chip and you get 7 wood chip pellets out, which usually comes on a pallet, like I said. And you can sell them on most maps, and you can just do that by cutting trees down, selling the wood chip, and you really get some good money in some of the sell points. So that's worth looking at if you're ever interested in doing like forestry and stuff. But like I said, I like to play on some of these maps, and I play them for, well, yeah, till I build the hell out of it, and then yeah, I'll just farm it as normal then as I'm playing and building. But this is for like long-term stuff. If you're going into like the factory building, this factory pack, this is for long-term. This is not for short-term farming. Like this is in for the long haul, you know. So if you've got a group of friends and you like doing, I don't know, there's still plenty of room for maps to build, so you could do builds together, you could have your own separate farms. But yeah, this facility for definite, I would say, is for the long haul. Like, it's not a short-term money making thing. But like this thing, this is what I mean by big menus. You get overwhelmed. But this thing is the modernized flour mill. This doesn't come with a factory pack, this is a totally different mod. But yes, you can like earn money really good with this factory. So as you look at the recipes now, this is just ridiculous. So if you look, you've got to use diesel, I think it is. Yeah, diesel. So this diesel is diesel and wheat. But then your byproducts, or your products from that, is going to be flour, which you need for your productions again, for like cakes and stuff. But you also get chaff, stone, and pig food. They're byproducts. So the last 3, let's say, are byproducts. Then byproducts you can sell or use on your farm. Chaff you can use on your farm, turn that into TMR. Stones, same again, you can use that in one of your facilities for your lime, or you can sell them. Stones you don't really get much money for, to be honest. But the pig food, always handy. It's better than just using the grains and everything else to feed your pigs. I'd always go with pig food, the same as the cows. I always go with TMR. I don't do nothing separate. But yes, so you can make some real good turnover from just the byproducts. And pig food, if you sell put them in the right selling station, you can get some really good money for pig food on its own, and that's a byproduct. So as we go through the menu, you'll see what I mean. So there's your wheat, you get 20 of each back. There's your barley, you get 44 of each back. Oats, 24. Sorghum, so sorghum flour, that's your target, is all these are flours. Corn, now look at the return on that. You're putting 6 diesel in, 24 corn, and you're getting 60 flour, 60 chaff, 60 stone, 60 pig food. So you can imagine how quick that's gonna, you know, over time. And if you look at the excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied now, getting excited. If you look at the actual cycles per month, that's a really fast turnover. And as you go on, okay, 12, 22. So the values change, as you can see, as they're going through all the different flour types. Now you can do your breads. So this is what I mean. This is a factory you could put down. Okay, it costs a bit of money to start off with, but you can get silly returns from it. Absolutely silly. So yeah, for anyone starting out, this is probably one of the best facilities you can use. Like, you know, you don't need, for cake normally you only need all them products in a recipe. This mod allows you just to do it with diesel and flour, diesel and sugar, diesel and milk, you know. So, and you're getting 30 cakes sell for big money. Same again, you know, this is for someone starting out and want to make quick money, easy money. And there we go, you just buy a bit of diesel and sell the cake. It's ridiculous money. There's some for electric, so there with your biogas plant, you get electric, you can hopefully send your electric to you, and you're making cake out of electric and just one other product, like, you know. Same again, methane. And like I said, with this menu is huge. So this is what I mean about getting all your stuff down, and checking out their menus first before you actually commit to them. Same with these gardens, this menu is absolutely huge. So yeah, you can do them all with water, or you can do with seed fertilizer, seed manure, and just water again. So yeah, so the menus, like I said, they can get really overwhelming, a bit confusing. But yeah, all these products, I'll use them in my factories, facilities, and every one of them, as you can see, I've actually put on distributing. So they should go to all the different facilities and factories I got. So yeah, that's just a little look into, you know, the kind of factories and some of the menus they get. See the olives, oil mill. See, the oil mill's quite easy. And as you can see, my olive trees are working. So yeah, I've got a little bit of sunflower, that's from my greenhouses as well. But yeah, olives are working nice by the look of it. So again, a bit of olive. See, so if I put on distributing as well, distribute, and then I'll go to whatever factories they're supposed to go to, hopefully. But I haven't started them running yet. I want to get some resource in it first and then start doing it. So yeah, that's a little look into my chains, guys, and some of them, like you can see, are really short, but some of them are really long menus, and you don't really want that at the top of your factory chain, because it'll take you 5 minutes just to scroll through these type of things before you get to the smaller ones. So yeah, just have a quick look at your small ones and have a look where they are, because like your Taylor shot is literally nothing. That's just 1 bar, acid 1 bar, honey 1 bar, sugar mill 4 or 5 bars, So yeah, just check that out was replacing. Small BGA ain't too bad. 6-7 bars there. And as you can see, all these are distributing as well. Grass, well, your hay, it was grass, but as you can see, there's 4 million litres in there as well of hay. So yeah, I'm not going to be running out of hay shortly. Same again, your manure, get that to work for you. Your solid fertiliser, you know, you can sell a liquid fertiliser, or use the vehicles for the liquid fertiliser. There's another one there for solid, just using your slurry up. Same again, they're all byproducts. So what else are you going to do with them? Spread them on your fields or make money from it? So yeah, same again, it's your choice. This is that when I was on a bit where I just used the mineral feed. Yeah, the return's not very good, but it's making the mineral feed you need for your TMR, unfortunately, so we've got to do it. Same again, slurry, digestate, all byproducts. But yeah, 3 million litres, 3.5 million litres. So yeah, that's what I'm using at the moment. But like I said, I do use another one now where you don't need mineral feed. I think it's just silage and hay, maybe? Can't remember now. But yeah, that's just a look at the chains. Animal wise, yeah, pretty straightforward as always. So yeah, I can't remember what age you buy the adults for, but yeah, they digest. Oh, try again. I think it's a digest. No, I can't think of the name now. Digestate? No, I don't think that's the word. But anyway, till they reach maturity, and they give birth again. I think it's usually 28 months. So these are ready to drop anytime. Food, like I said, always use TMR. Never use just hay, and I never use just grass. You can mess around with it, but yeah, I prefer just to make it. Chicken sheds, yeah, this is the one I'm at the moment. That's the smaller one, I think. No, that's the new one, I think. So they're only 3 months. I'm not sure what the periods are for these for giving birth. But yeah, this one's give birth, so that's 11 months. So yeah, it's give birth twice maybe in 11 months. By the look of that. Cattle's the same on the other side. Sheep, they're 12 months. Can't remember when they reproduce, what month they are, but they can be far off with them as well. So yeah, I just feed them hay bales or grass bales, to be honest. But yeah, that's a look into my animals as well. So hopefully that was okay, guys, and hopefully catch you in the next one. Thanks for your time as always, guys, much appreciated. Bye.